guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Glowing Budgets, where every day we are growing and glowing spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially. So in today's video, I have another cash stuffing video. We're going to be stuffing money into my cash envelopes and my savings envelopes. So you guys already know I'm going to be sipping this tea and stuffing these envelopes. First, we're gonna count and organize like always, and then we're gonna start stuffing. This week I had a lot of bill payments that I had due for this coming week, so we're gonna be stuffing 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 5, 10, 15. We're gonna be stuffing at $315. So for grocery, we only have a few coins left, so I'm gonna put that into my son's piggy bank. For groceries this week, I'm gonna be stuffing $140. So we have 120, 40, 140. I decided to put the lavender cardstock in here so that when they're empty, you can't see through to the next one. But when I'm stuffing them, because I like to see the money, I'll go ahead and put it in front of the purple. And this lavender color is everything. I love it. It's beautiful. Okay, so that's 144. Grocery. For gas always gets 60. I get a lot of comments about people saying, how do I only spend $60? Go through one tank of gas a week, and a tank for us is usually $55 to $60. So this works for us. We have 50, 60. For pet, I don't think we're going to be needing anything for this week, but I do want to keep just a small cushion in case I need like a little bit of pet food to hold us off at the end of next week or something. So I'm going to just put $10 into pet. For home, we just need a few things. I think I need shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, and maybe a couple more toiletry type things. So I'm just gonna be stuffing $5. I like when I get my bills at the bank crisp. When they're bent like this, it bothers me, but money is money, right? So we have 20 and 25 for home. So beauty is not getting funded this week. For baby, so I do need to buy my son some new shoes now that the weather is getting nicer. He doesn't really need his winter boots anymore, so I'm gonna get him a nice pair of running shoes. I want to maybe get him like some Nike. I haven't decided yet, but to go towards that, I'm gonna put $60 in his 50, 60. And for those of you who are wondering, I'm drinking green tea. Green tea is my favorite kind of tea. I do like all different kinds. I gave up coffee over 2 months ago, and it's made me feel so much better just drinking tea all day. I love my green tea. Miscellaneous is not actually going to be getting anything for this week. I do have a little bit of a buffer like in my bank account for anything miscellaneous, so that's fine there. So guys, I have some exciting things coming up. I'm gonna be having these cash envelopes for sale, so stay tuned for that because that's gonna be coming in the coming weeks. So this week I'm just stuffing $5 in here. No, I always say every dollar counts, so even if you can only put $5, $1 into an envelope, trust me, that money adds up fast. One off, I'm not adding anything to it this week, but I'm gonna count and see in my son's piggy bank. Right now we have 20, 25, 30, 35. Next week we're gonna have to stuff this a lot more because I do have some one-off expenses coming up in April. And that is it for the cash envelopes, and let's move on to savings envelopes. We're not stuffing much this week, but that's okay. Let me know what you guys think about this lavender cardstock paper that I put in the envelope. So moving on to our savings envelope. I've mentioned this in a few recent videos. Our tax refund should be coming like ASAP within the coming days. We're still waiting on it, but when that comes back, we're going to be stuffing a lot into these. But for today, we're only stuffing $20 in total. We're not stuffing anything into property tax. Emergency fund, we are going to stuff just $10. So now for emergency fund, we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, $140 for emergency fund. And if you watch my videos, you already know, but if you're new to my videos, I get a lot of questions asking, do I have bank accounts? Yes, guys, I have bank accounts. I have savings and investments accounts, and I never keep more than a couple $100s in my savings envelopes. My cash envelopes get stuffed weekly and used up weekly. So for instance, I stuffed 140 into my grocery envelope. I bring that 140, just like you would bring a wallet, I bring that envelope to the grocery store and I buy all my groceries right there, and then the envelope is empty for the week. With my savings, I personally only like to keep a couple hundred and then deposit it right into the bank. So that's why I keep track of each envelope and what I have in it. My emergency fund, every couple hundred, I go and deposit it right in the bank, and then it adds up in increments of 1,000. That's how I count it. Right now, this is what we have in our emergency, and probably in a couple weeks, I will be depositing whatever's in here into the bank. Car. So this is the last envelope that we're going to be stuffing for today. We'll have to get an oil change somewhat in the near future, so I'm gonna just put $5. So now we have 10, 25, $25 for car. All of these are gonna hopefully all gonna have some amount in it, even if it's a small amount once our tax refund comes back. My self-love challenge, I couldn't stuff this week, but I will be doing that next week. So that is it for the cash stuffing for this week. I did want to show you guys something that I was working on that I now have available in my Etsy shop. You guys already know I created my glowing budgets tracker that I have available on my Etsy shop, which is super helpful for me in my budgeting journey. But I now created the cash list envelope system, and I'm gonna explain that to you right now. It has a lot of similar things as my original tracker. You can customize it by month, so I have my monthly calendar, and all of these are PDF files, so you download them right when you purchase it, and you can either use it as your PDF file, as a digital file, so you can open it up on any type of app or program on any of your devices. I like to use GoodNotes. I find that that's really helpful to be able to like write in things and customize. And you can also print it off and use it manually with a pen and paper, laminate it, make it reusable. So it has all the usual things. You can set goals. You would do your budget by paycheck the same way that you do the cash envelope system. So say you were stuffing $300 into your cash envelope. and $100 into savings. Do it the exact same way as if you were using cash. I'm stuffing $300 into my cashless envelopes. You would still set it up the same. So say you had groceries, gas for $60, etc. Then move along to your debit envelope tracking. So each section represents a cash envelope. So you would fill out your categories. So for instance, your one cash envelope category is groceries, and the starting amount that you budgeted for it was $100. $80, you would record that, and then you know you have $20 left with your budget. So then say you went back to the store on April 3rd, you know you only have $20 left to spend, and then there's no leftover amount. So this is a way for people who don't like to carry cash, don't like to take cash out of the bank. You can still do this system and do it strategically and save your money the same way, but you can do it all online. I personally like the feeling of cash. I like to see things physically and organize things physically. That's just what works for me. But for some people like to do everything online, the digital way. So this is why I created this. I thought that this would be helpful for the people who don't like to use cash. I think it's a good setup. I think it will work for people. So I do have that available. The link is down below in my Etsy shop. I already know I love chatting with you guys in the comments. So today, comment down below, and I want to know what your budgeting goals are. So is your goal to get out of a certain amount of debt, to save up for something? What's your goal? Let me know. Let's have a conversation down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.